Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. I am Marusu, and today we need to head back to Poft again. We need to go see a man about a ship. Now that we have a way into Kashwan, we need to make our way to Kashwan. And also say goodbye to our snowmobile, because we won't be needing it anymore. I'll take a pit stop in Salamand and rest up. I'll probably cut out all this backtracking if it takes too long. So if I'm quiet for the next stages of this, it's because I was unsure if I was going to cut this part out or not. It just generally depends on if it takes too long. But if I'm going to get into a fight every 5 seconds, then it's probably going to take a hot minute. So yeah, I'm gonna cut all this out, and I'll meet you all back at Poft. Hey guys, I'm back in Poft now. We need to talk to Sid. Ask him about the airship. Ask him about the Sunfire. Already did all that. Got nothing happens. Nothing happens. What do you want me to do? Can I talk to you? Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy? The only airship of its kind in the whole world. No matter how far, will take you to your destination in a blink of an eye. Alright, so we can pay money to go to wherever. We need to go to Kashwan. Thanks, buddy. The air show will be waiting for you outside. Again, you guys are taking all of my money. I should get a free pass. I'm about to blow up a war machine. Alright, so we can take this so we can get going to Kashwan. There you go. Which we could... Yeah, we could have walked here from Bofsk. Technically. It's a bit of a ways, though. But yeah, we want to go to Kashwan. Keep. First floor. And immediately get into a fight. Alright, yeah, there's new enemies here as well. Seven new enemies in this location, as well as the land turtle and the adamantoise are normal encounters here. One of the new enemies in this location we've actually seen much earlier in the game, and we actually somehow managed to beat it. Alright, so we want to use... No? We don't want to do anything with that. We want to use the goddess bell on the door. Yeah, we can't hold the Sunfire yet. As the clear tone of the bell rings out, the lock opens without a sound. Now we can go inside. You're alive. I came to retrieve the Sunfire. I thought I was the only one who could open the door. I'd meant to look for Eagle's torch, but it's a monster's den in there. I can't keep going on my own, and I can't return empty-handed. I don't know what to do next. You know your way around the keep, right? Do you think you could help us find our way through? I'm sorry. The keep is riddled with secrets. I wouldn't know my way around any better than you. But I do want to fight. Will you let me come with you? And Gordon joins the party. Gordon has a spear. I wouldn't really call him a dragoon class. I mean, he's dragoon Ken. He's basically one of those. Have you ever seen like old war movies? He's basically one of those front end warriors that have the shield and then the spear to create an impenetrable wall. He's essentially that. But I wouldn't say he's a dragoon. For reasons. I'll explain later on in the game why I would not consider him a dragoon. Alright, so now we're here. There's a door up there. There's that. There's a chest down here. I want that chest. Give me the chest. Alright, so I'm going to be Gordon. I'm going to be Gordon because he's new. Knowing this game, I could have easily have bought a mithril spear for Gordon earlier on in the game, but I don't want to spoil who's coming and going from the party. So I don't want to do all of that. Yeah, because if I bought a mithril spear and not give it to anyone, it's like, well, then why did I buy the mithril spear? Obviously, I'm getting a spear user in my party. Now, Gordon is actually pretty strong. He is a very, very decent addition to the party, being a strong attacker and a shield user, which will actually free up my Furion to be more of a healer. These are all same people, same. I don't need a heal. I should be using magic with Maria, but I don't. I'm so cautious about using up all the MP in dungeons, especially when I don't have a way to heal MP. Now, while I was gone, I did sort this. I did go and buy me 5 cottages, which was all of my money. Cottages are 2,000 apiece, so there's that. There's 3 new enemies in here. Why am I finding the same things? Maybe they don't appear until later. Yeah, 15 damage, Maria. You go, girl. Nothing down here. Alright, going up. Alright, that being said, I want to go up to that corner. Yeah. This game has a lot of labyrinths. Alright, so this is an ogre. This is what we saw earlier on in the game when I was showing you what happens if you fall, get too far away from the creek. You start fighting stronger enemies. I managed to actually defeat him earlier on in the game. I got lucky because he kept missing. But yeah, they're a new enemy here. This is where you're supposed to see them for the first time. And then absolutely obliterate them. There we go. See? Easy. Spear and shield went up, and evasion went up. Go, Gordon. Maybe you can make me dinner after this. A shadow and a ghoul. I think the ghoul is new. No, the ghoul's not new. Never mind, my bad. Much like every game I play, I always have a bestiary up on the side to ensure that I'm able to showcase all the enemies and I don't miss anything. So I have to just keep double checking that to make sure that I'm showing you all the monsters. Because time and time again, when I play these games, I'm trying to find these monsters. I keep looking up bestiaries of where these monsters are found, and nothing is ever set in stone concrete of like, oh, you can find it here, because then you're looking in that one area for like an hour, and then you start thinking to yourself, well, does it appear here? I mean, they say it appeared here, but I'm not finding it, so I'm starting to doubt that it's actually here. Well, I'm here to try to make that a little easier for you. By using the bestiary to tell me what's in this dungeon, I'm going to personally find it for you so you can see with your eyes that it is here in this location. Money. I still have not found any new enemies. I know there's new enemies here. There's 7 new enemies. Must not be until like much further in. Ooh, I'm blind. Does blind stay after battle? Because I have to use Azuna. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, Azuna I will gladly use out of battle because I just want to level it up. I will gladly use Azuna outside of the battle because I want to level it up, because the higher the level, the more things I can get rid of. Now, in every version of this game, level 1 can only do blind. It's not until level 2 that you can do poison, but in the Pixel Remaster, they changed that level 1 can do blind and poison. But right now, it's just... right now, because I'm playing the Pixel Remaster, it's blind and poison. But for every other game, right now, it would only be blind. Yeah, I'm going to want to use that as many times as I can to level that up. So if y'all want to keep blinding me, feel free. Because I can't use Azuna on someone that doesn't have a status element. I'm going to have to heal. Yeah. Sadly, Gordon does fall a little short when it comes to HP. He has a decent defense, but his stamina is a bit low. I'll show you his stats in a sec. But yeah, like, there. Okay, so I was wrong. His stamina is not low. But as you can see, he's a jack of all trades. He has 22 at everything. 22 strength, intelligence, stamina, magic, spirit, agility. He can be anything. You can make him another white mage. You can make him a black mage. You can make him whatever you want. He starts out with very low HP, but as you use him, he will skyrocket and become absolutely a powerhouse. I would argue that Gordon is probably one of the best characters in the game. Oh, there's the Adamantoise. Blizzard. Oh, he's blind. Yo, use Azuna since I'm in battle, and since you're not gonna be able to do anything on him. Yeah, because you can still use the Azuna in battle, but it's okay to just use that outside of battle, because you'll be able to tell, like, if a spell stays on after battle or not. Just use 2 of that, defeat that turtle. Guy's axes went up, and Gordon's spear and shield. Maria's intellect went up. Guy's HP, stamina, and evasion. Gordon's HP and evasion. Yeah, see how fast his HP is going up? It's going to be going up a lot. There's 11 chests in here. There's nothing else on this floor, right? Yeah, nothing. All right, going up again. All right, now over here, there is a chest down there. Yeah, I want to go get. All right, here's a new enemy, a were-rat. It's a rat. It's simple. So that's one new enemy. You can find it on this floor. There's some shadows. So what I'll check to see what floor I'm on, so you guys can see where I found were rat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm on the 3rd floor, so you can find a were rat on the 3rd floor. I want to say it's from this point up that you start seeing new enemies. Wish I could stop finding old enemies. Look at that damage that guy's doing. Now, I have no idea if him wielding one axe allows him to do, like, two-hand it or not. I don't think so. But just having 2 axes does an insane amount of damage. And he gets his skill up, his proficiency up really fast. Go away. Yep. Get this chest with monsters. 5 more were rats. Go away. Guy's strength went up. Gordon's evasion and agility went up. Nice. And I got a golden shield for that. Oh. Wait a minute. Did I have that backwards? Is it Pixel Remastered? Poison is level 2, and everything else, it's also on level 1? Well, I can't use that. Well, I'm going to have to use an antidote then. Darn. Oh well. At least I have antidotes. Yeah, so I got a golden shield I'm going to give to him. Yep, there we go. That's nice. You have a bronze shield. I'm going to give you that mithril shield now. Yep. A mithril spear. Oh, I have a mithril spear. Nice! Yeah. And when it comes to him, I will gladly give him stronger everything. Like, I would love to make him a tank. There we go. Get your defense up more. There. Now Gordon is a powerhouse. Have fun, Gordon. 4 more shadows. I got ambushed. Still loves attacking Maria, and she's blind. Yay! That's probably something I shouldn't say, but I want to use Azuna, so I want her to get blinded. HP, evasion, and agility. Nice. Alright, yay. Almost to level 2. Right, now we want to head down this way. Wraith, that is a new enemy. Yes, that is a new enemy, upgraded version of the Shadow. It's also an undead enemy. Use fire. You don't have to. Your attacks do enough. So that's 3 enemies. That's a lot of ogres. That's 3 of the 7 enemies. You got ogres, were-rats, and wraiths. There's still 4 more enemies left to find here. These guys have a lot of defense. Alright, so yeah, I found wraiths on floor 3 as well. Alright, so now we're going up to floor 4. It's a lot of doors. A lot of doors. I think well, here's the Adamantoise again. I'm just gonna hit it with Blizzard. Ow. Hopefully that got her stamina up. Yay, her stamina went up. No freaking way. It just dropped a diamond shield. It says it's the same as the golden shield, but the golden shield is resistant to poison, where the diamond shield is resistant to lightning. I'm going to give him that. want to give him the golden shield. Nice. Nice. I like that. That makes me a happy camper. Alright. Here's some more wraiths. I am going to have to cure again. Hopefully you didn't hear that. My ear was itchy. Furian's MP and magic went up. Nice. Alright, so I think I want to go through this door. Yes. And in here, we can get a mithril axe, a werebuster, and a fight. There it is. The Ghast. The Ghast is what I was looking for. The Ghast is an upgraded form of the ghoul. It's that pink purple thing back there. Yeah, you can continue doing that. I'm going to have you use fire on these guys. Fire 4. Just because there's a lot of them. That should do a lot of damage. There you go. Nice. Let's turn that off so she doesn't do... Yeah. So she doesn't do fire again. I don't want to use up all her magic. Strength, evasion, and agility. Nice. Alright, and then over here, a mithril sword. Alright, so we got a werebuster. Evasion will go down. Magic interference will go down. Oh, that's a staff in this game. Oh. Or a mace. Well, that would have been good for Minwu. But that's the werebuster's not a sword in this game. It's a mace. So I don't want to give that to him. What else did I get? I got... You know, this silver cuirass is better than this mithril armor. I might as well put that on him. It's better. What else did I get? Oh, yeah, I got a mithril axe, right. Guy. Have another axe. Yep. Alright. That is 6 of them. There should be 3 more enemies in this place to find. Alright. There's a shadow. Alright, I don't need a cure anymore, so everyone just attack. See how much he's doing now. Come on, guy. Yeah. Yeah. So much damage. I just turned him into just a lumberjack, just a massive, just... If anyone plays Final Fantasy XIV, he's basically the warrior class now, wielding like 2 axes instead of 1. Which, the warrior class in Final Fantasy XIV is basically a berserker class from almost every other game. Not in Final Fantasy, but in games in general, where it's like you just have 2 axes and you just rampage and just destroy everything. You can see a lot of the connections between the warrior class and berserkers in the warriors class quest in Final Fantasy XIV. All right, so we want to go up here. Yeah, there's still 3 enemies here I have not seen yet. All right, there's a chest right there in the middle. That doesn't seem like a trap at all. Yeah, a lot of these doors they're nothing. They don't lead anywhere. They're all empty rooms. They're all traps. You don't have to check every single one of them. Furion strength. Nice. Alright, let's run down. Okay, there's a new enemy. Ogre Mage. It's the same thing as an ogre, but instead of it being a physical attacker, it's a magical attacker. It will mostly just use buffs on its allies. of her deal with the turtle while everyone else deals with the ogres. Oh, I one-shot the turtle that time. Nice. Yeah. Luckily, the ogre mages don't have nearly as much defense. There's Hellfire, which is the same thing as the Arctic Wind, except for it does fire damage on an enemy. Has the same effect as fire. It says right there. Hellfire is the... It's the move of a certain summon, Esper, Icon, Eidolon, whatever you want to call them, later on in the series. Here we get a chest full of monsters with, here's a new enemy, a mine. It's stronger. It's stronger than the last thing we saw, which is stronger than the balloon. So this thing probably has self-destruct 5. So I want to quickly deal with them. I'll just use Blizzard. Whatever. I don't think because they're blue, they're ice elemental. That did nothing. Yeah, they have a lot of HP. Oh my, no, ow! Well, he's dead. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that! Ouch! None of them missed. That hurt. I got golden armor for that. Yay. Alright, I have a problem here. I have no Phoenix Downs. Uh-oh. And he can't use life because he's dead. Okay. So make sure you quick save before you do that. Because I'm now in trouble. I should have bought. This is bad. This is actually really bad. This is absolutely horrendously bad. Because I did buy me cottages. Cottages will not revive my characters. I have no Phoenix Downs to bring back Furion, so he can't use life on Maria. Which means I only have 2 characters. Which means I have to run all the way back up to Bafsk, up here, to use the Sanctuary to get them back alive. Which means I have to run out of here real quick. I'm going to quick save because I'm going to end up having to run away from all these fights. I mean, I can still fight all these fights, maybe. But I'm going to quickly run back to Bafsk. I'm going to heal up. I'm going to buy some Phoenix Downs because I was not prepared. I did not expect Furion to die. Maria, yes, I was expecting her to die. I was not expecting them to use 2 self-destruct 5s on Furion. So I'm going to go run back to Bafsk. I'm going to heal up. I'm going to get me some Phoenix Downs if I can buy some. And I will meet you right back here at this danger chest. All right, I will be right back. All right, guys, I am back. In my running away of getting the heck out of here to go back to Bafsk to bring everyone back to life, Guy got attacked in the back by a turtle, and he ended up getting mowed down. So I ended up having to flee out of here, going all the way back to Bafsk with nothing but Gordon. Now, this is why you don't sleep on Gordon. Gordon managed to block with his shield every single attack that was not ranged or magical. 95% of all attacks that went towards him, he dodged. And he was able to just take me back to Bafsk, and I was able to survive. Like I said, Gordon starts with a low amount of HP, but he is insanely powerful. He is so good. He becomes one of the best in the game. And on the way back, I ended up fighting a ogre mage. They dropped blind. I gave it to Maria. I probably won't be using it in combat. Now, the way that levels work for blind it's just accuracy. The higher the level, the more accurate it will be to blinding someone. I'm probably not going to use this too much in combat. I have it on her simply so I can level up Azuna. You can blind one of your people, use Azuna, blind Azuna. You're getting them both up. It's simple. Go to a town, just do that, get your Azuna up, and then, like, here, I'll show you. Like, oh no, I can't use blind out of combat. Okay, so I have to use blind in combat, but I can use blind in combat and then Azuna in combat, and do all that. Like, I can use blind in my entire party, which you lower the accuracy of a spell if you multi-target it. But if anyone gets blinded, then you can just use Azuna to get rid of the affliction. There's still one more enemy in this dungeon I have not shown you yet. 420. Nice. Blaze it. Fight an Adamantoise. Ugh. Gordon's HP went up, and he got another diamond shield. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather have that diamond shield than a golden shield. Because I can get rid of poison, but resistant to lightning is very useful. Yeah, there's still one more enemy to find. I don't think that's where I want to go. No, wait, yes. Yes, I want to go there. I don't know where this last enemy is. I gotta find them. I didn't find them on the way up here, so I don't know where they could be, but they're around here somewheres. These wraiths have a drain attack. Actually, I need you to cure everyone, and then you all just attack. Because my HP is looking a bit low. I need to get Cure up on a higher level. But you see how low Cure is doing? Because he has a very high magic interference, so it's not going to be doing that much. Plus, he is spreading the damage, but where his Cure 3 is only doing like 20-somethings, Maria's Blizzard 3 was doing like 80-something. So you can clearly see a difference in power and accuracy compared to the two, simply because of their magic interference. So here we have a mallet, here we have an antidote, and an eye drops. Mallet. There you go. Oh yeah, I also bought some Phoenix Downs and some ethers. Always be prepared, or you're going to end up in misery like I was. Mallet gets rid of amnesia. Yeah, so someone forgets who you are, just bonk them upside the head with a mallet. Don't do that. I don't condone violence. Unless it's in a video game. Then all the violence. Right, I need to find this last monster. I don't know where they are. Alright, he can stop doing that now. He just needs to do singular attacks. Singular heals on Guy now. Now I need to go... Okay. Oh yeah, there. Okay. Staircase. Found it. Gosh darn it. Alright, well, let's heal him. Let's use another Blizzard 4. Dang Adamantosis. Yeah, heal up him. Yeah, 132. It's not that much, but it's something. Ouch. Blizzard 4. Alright, woo! Look at all those stats up for Maria. We love to see green. Green is such a good color in this game. I would love to find the enemy I'm looking for and not keep fighting turtles. I only have a finite numbers of MPs. I mean, I have ether, so I'm fine. And hey, look, more MP. Turning her into a mage. You know, he's probably a very, very rare fight on the lower floor, isn't he? Because I would imagine he'd be with the rest of his kind. Alright, well, here's this guy. Quick save. Nah, we're fine. Attack. Oh, I've heard there was a monster guarding Eagle's torch. Now I've seen it with my own eyes. It's a red soul. Don't be fooled. Oh, I got ambushed. Ouch. Don't be fooled. Just because he's red does not mean he is fire. He is not weak to blizzard. He in fact absorbs every element. He is completely immune to magic. He absorbs all of it. It will heal him. So simply just attack him. He has a lot of physical defense, but you can't use magic on him. Ouch. Okay. I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy here a little bit. Alright, you. Shell. Okay, that was nice. Alright, get some shell up. Nice. And then cure on her. Nice. Ouch. And then I could do protect. He is doing physical attacks as well. Physical attack's not that high though. Shouldn't be too much longer though. Use cure on you. Yeah, Furion's gonna have to be the white mage at this point. Nice, Gordon. And then you use cure on Gordon. I guess just auto battle. There's nothing else I can really do other than just dwindle him down. Ouch. He'll die eventually. I don't have a way to lower his defense or increase my attack. Not yet. I do realize that I didn't put that golden armor on Furion. I gotta do that. There we go, he's dead. Yay, and for that, Furion's cure went up. Furion's sword and shield went up. Guy's axe went up, and Gordon's spear and shield went up. Plus all of this. All of that. All of that. And nothing for Gordon. Alright, let me put that, yeah, that golden shield. Evasion will go down by 1. Magic interference will go up some, though. Resistant to poison. Oh, do I want to do that? For 5 defense. What the heck? You can have that. Who cares? Alright. And now I have found Eagle's torch in a chest. That should be every chest in this dungeon. Yep. Alright. I gotta find out where this enemy is. Okay. Alright, so I want to use teleport to get me out of Cash One Keep. Because we need to go back down to the first floor. There you go. Alright. Yeah, so the enemy I'm looking for is found on this. I forgot to heal him. That's fine. I'll heal him in battle. Yeah, the enemy I'm looking for is extremely rare on this floor. So I'm gonna look for him and show you when I find him. Oop, I bet. I guess that works. Yeah, I'll show you when I find this enemy. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright guys, I found him. This is the Goblin Prince, an upgraded form of the Goblin Guard, and subsequently the Goblin. Yeah, he's just a stronger version of them. It's nothing special about him. He's incredibly rare. Luckily, it didn't take me too long to find him. But he is right here, right around not Eagle's Torch, the Sunfire. Yeah, he does both three. He's found in the Cash One Keep, right around the Sunfire on the first floor. Incredibly rare. Just do a little dance around the Sunfire, and you'll find him. All right, so you want to use the Eagle's Torch. The Sunfire moves to Eagle's Torch. Nice. Now you want to get out of here. Well, that's not good. It looks like Sid's airship has been taken by the Dreadnought. And we have to go now destroy the Dreadnought and free our friends. That'll be it. That'll be next time. This keep took a little too long because of I had to backtrack. So in the next episode, we will go and finally deal with that Dreadnought. If you like what I do here, like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how much you love Gordon. How much of a powerhouse he can be. And I'll see you all next time in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.